Welcome to a new vlog. It's a new week. This week I have a few garden chores to finish up. If it's not raining, I plan on fertilizing the garden beds. I have like 2 or 3 beds I need to amend, and then I need to mulch everything. So that's the plan as far as garden goes. I don't have my garden gated yet, so I have to watch and make sure they don't make their way down. I just pulled out a radish from my green star right here. It was delicious, and so I just took a few minutes and planted a few more radishes, just kind of stuck them in pockets as I saw that I could. And then I have some kale. I can't remember if that's broccoli or if it's kale. But I have some kale and some lettuce that are ready to be harvested. So we will be eating a salad from the garden this week. What am I reading right now? I'm currently reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina. I'll put the picture right here. But I'm reading that. I think I'm not quite 100 pages in yet, and I'm really enjoying it. I think the story is really funny, and I can't wait to see if Ethan actually hates our narrator. What is her name? Lori? I'm excited to see if he actually hates her and why he would hate her. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. My girls are starting to make their way home. But I have about 30 strawberries that I'm waiting to pick. Some of them are like right at the edge. I'm waiting for them to turn. And then some of them are just little bulbs. So let me show you my strawberries. So some of them look like this, where I have the berries and I'm just waiting. Wow, that's a big guy. I didn't realize that. That I'm just waiting to turn the color so I can pick them. And then some of them are just flowers that will become strawberries. You can see there's a strawberry in that one already. So I have like a lot of arrays. This one looks like it's cat facing on me. That'll be okay. So I just have lots of strawberries and I'm very excited. Sorry, I just found some grass in this bed, so I'm kind of picking that. I don't want that in there. But, ooh, look at this one, you guys. Look at this runner I have. I mean, I have so many strawberries I'm excited about. You're not producing anything yet, that's okay. You've made me a little runner, and that's okay too. There's a beautiful strawberry right there. So I have lots of strawberries that are like right at being ready to be picked, but not ready yet. So I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna go put the chickens up for the night. I think they've made their way over, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm excited you're here. Hello. So I'm currently sitting outside with my chickens to make sure they don't go into the garden. And I just treated one of my girls for bumblefoot. I think she has the onset of bumblefoot, so she doesn't have it yet, but she's like limping and I can see she's a little bit irritated with it. So I'm treating her like she has bumblefoot just to be safe and be cautious. I'm looking at her right now. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at her. I'm also uploading a video for YouTube and I'm talking to you guys. So lots happening today. I will post the picture here of my chicken in a bucket getting her bumblefoot cared for. She's right here now drying her legs off because she laid down and then she started to fall asleep and she didn't want to go to sleep in the bucket, so she woke herself up. So while I'm sitting here uploading, I finished reading The Unhoneymooners yesterday. Last night, actually, when I got back from school. I think that might be my favorite read of the year so far. Granted, I haven't read a lot because I've been in a weird reading slump. But I loved that book. I think the story was so fun. I think Christina did a good job at making everyone, for the most part, very believable. The characters were very fleshed out. I didn't anticipate everything happening, and so it's really fun when you can get a book that you don't know exactly what's going to happen next. I think that's a fun twist, and I think that means you really took time on your characters and their backstory and figured out who they were as people. So I loved I loved the unhoneymooners. I think the idea of some people are born lucky and some have to create their own luck is very interesting. It's very, I want to say timely, because a lot of people believe that if you weren't born with like the upper hand, then it's never going to happen for you, and that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to create your own luck, and I think this story shows that beautifully. I fell in love with Ethan. Ethan is like dream guy hunk number one in my book. As you can hear, one of my girls is walking around. What is it? Did you lose your sister? Why'd you just bite? They're so funny. But I'm out here with them for another hour, and then they're gonna go to bed. I don't know what they're moving. And I have a few more things I have to get done for the day, but I'm talking about them like they're kids. They're my chickens, which are my kids, really. Let's be honest. I'm gonna wrap up this little sit-down chat. I have lots of things growing. I can't wait to show you all of the things. Like, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strawberries just on this side of my strawberry patch. I did. Oh, I should have videoed it. I did eat my first garden blueberry today. My mom brought it to me because it was ready. It was amazing. Really good. And now I think we're supposed to be getting rain for the next few days. I mulched the garden. Well, I mulched like some of the beds today, and I put some worm castings on the top of the beds. I didn't get that to the other day. So it's just been a long day out in the garden, which I love, and it's so fun. But now I'm finishing some projects, waiting on the girls to go to bed. Okay, I will catch up with you guys later. So, as you can tell, I'm in the garden, and I'm about to do some carrot seed thinning. I planted pretty heavy my carrot seeds because they're pretty old. So now I'm going back in and doing some thinning, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. So all of these little spiry guys, I'm just gonna kind of pick and space out as they need to be. I have some that are very close together, and so I'm just kind of picking out my weaker seedlings that could have produced a carrot if I had left it, but I want everything to be spaced pretty evenly because I want some good carrots. I hate to see these seedlings go to waste, and I'm very impressed that my carrot seeds developed the way that they did. Everything I read kind of told me I did it wrong, but I'm very happy with how my seeds have developed. I'm about to go plant some lima beans, and I thought I would take you with me. I'm gonna do them from seed. I'm gonna get water out of my rain barrel, and I'm gonna plant them in the garden. So I'm gonna go right here and plant some radishes. All right, it's starting to rain, as you can see, but I'm gonna plant my last patch of radishes. These are my French breakfast radishes. So I'm just gonna get a few. Can you see the rain? We did it. The sun is starting to come out now, but it's still sprinkling. And we got all of our radishes in the ground. Let me show you these gnarly clouds. There is a storm coming. You can hear it. You've made it to the end of another vlog. This week was a big garden week. I had like a few things I had to get finished before the rain came, and it did rain. it's rained and rained and rained almost every day, which is a good and bad thing for the garden because I've not had to water, which is good for me. But because there's been so much rain, my plants are getting a little bit waterlogged. Like my strawberries die on the vine because they're just getting so much water, and it's happening all at one time. Like it's not being spaced out like it would be if I were watering. So the soil is just staying wet and my poor strawberries are molding on the vine. But hopefully in the next few days that'll clear out. I actually just lied to you. I think my forecast for the next few days is like rain, 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 rain. I'll have to show a picture of our forecast for the next little while. But the Farmer's Almanac said it was going to be a warm, wet spring, and that's exactly what it's been. It's been a warm, wet spring. And I'm a little bit worried that with all this rain right now that it's going to be a really dry summer, but I guess only time will tell if that's true or not. So I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I did finish reading The Unhoneymooners. I loved that book. I still think it's like, I gave it 4 stars and I stand by that. There were a few things that I would like to see done differently. I felt like the ending was drug out just a little bit too long, but I really enjoyed it. It's like top 5 right now for best books I've read this year so far. And then I read another book. What was that? Oh, Practice Makes Perfect. I really enjoyed Practice Makes Perfect. It was just a fun little rom-com, easy read to get through. I really enjoyed it. There were no trigger warnings in it. It was a very sweet, very closed-door rom-com, and I loved it. I thought it was done very well, put together very well. There were sections that definitely drug on, of the will they, won't they, but it was done really well. What else? I think that's all I wanted to come in and say. I think as I'm finally editing this and getting this together, I'll be like, oh, I should have mentioned this, but I can't think of anything else that I wanted to talk about. I hope you're enjoying your garden. Is it raining where you are? If you've made it to the end of the video, post down below raindrops or a sun if it's raining or sunny where you are. I know in Michigan it's still pretty cold, and so they haven't been able to plant out their gardens yet, which really stinks. Hopefully soon everyone will be in their gardens. So thanks for hanging out with me this week. Wow, that's a big bug. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a beautiful week. I wish you all the garden best, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.